That was a bet I just couldn't afford to lose. I'm gonna need all that back. Yeah. First off, we get right into this. Dragon Ball, it's a pleasure to see you again, brother. What's going on with you?
What's up, Stayfly Nation?
It's a pleasure with you. I know you've been seeing a lot going on. It was a lot of people after the last joint saying that you definitely need your own slot podcast timing on the network. We're gonna see what we can do down at the Nation, start a little podcast where get you going. But
I definitely appreciate that. I definitely, I'm trying to get the bag.
DumbDumb Dragon Ball, what's going on with you? How you been? You been seeing everything going on?
Yeah, I've been good. I've been touring the nation, running with that little single. And I want to say, I've been seeing a lot of things, and a lot of things are disturbing me, DumbDumb, I dropped out early. I've been born to hustle and all that, so I dropped out of school early and all that. But still, DumbDumb ain't that slow where he can't put two sentences together. But I seen, the neo-Nazis marching in Columbus.
I said, hold up. Wait a minute.
And the government saying that their anti-Semitic rhetoric is protected by the First Amendment. So I was confused, because when the rappers be spitting all their little stuff, it don't seem like it's protected by the First Amendment. So it look like it's a double standard. So I'm gonna be coming out with a single called Double Standard, because I definitely want to highlight that.
And now with these people running around in the street and everything, it's definitely like a two-sided coin to that, where they act like, we get certain rights that we don't get in things of that. But we ain't gonna get into that now. We don't like to talk about it. But yeah,
I'm gonna definitely explore it in that single, I'm gonna definitely talk about it because I think that's some bullshit.
And now we spoke last time, Big Meech being home, and now with the things happening, Diddy involved in his name, and his name is twisted up. What's going on? What you think about that?
I'm confused. First of all, I'm confused because a lot of these dudes, they supposed to be old gangsters, and they supposed to live by a certain code. And DumbDumb is confused, because I thought that BMF stood for Black Mafia Family. But they ain't act like a Black Mafia family, in my opinion. They acting like a White Mafia family.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm starting to look at Meech like he was bidding with Sammy the Bull, and Joe Valachi and them dudes, because a lot of this stuff that Meech talking about, gangsters don't really talk about stuff like that. I know that homie, bruh, Diddy might be his arch enemy and all that, but a lot of that stuff could get the man put in the can. So I don't really, DumbDumb, it ain't for DumbDumb, but definitely I don't know what Meech is doing, man. I think he should, just get on with his business, A lot of that stuff ain't nobody's business but Diddy.
If you've seen it, 6ix9ine is currently behind bars, serving a couple days.
He couldn't tell nobody to get around that. He ain't have no information. I'm surprised they kept him that long. I know he was in the precinct saying, "Listen, do y'all know about such and such?"
What you think about that?
I think that is a damn shame that when they put a rat in jail and he can't get out. That's
what I want to ask you. So when a person what happens to you just immune from getting locked up again?
I bet they told him he would be immune from getting locked up. But it's like the government always do with their rats and their informants. After they get what they need, they kick you to the curb. So that's why kids. It don't pay to do no devilishment, no crime, and it definitely don't pay to snitch. 6ix9ine will tell you that.
One more thing. So now, people were saying they let out a lot of the OG gangsters and people that went and was getting life in 20, 30 years. They're now coming home, but then they locking up all the new rappers. What you think about that?
I think that, they had a plan. Rap's been under siege for a long time, and I think they had a plan to lock up these rappers, and they needed some room. So they said, listen, we know we sentenced you to life, but life ain't what it used to be. We gonna let you out, like the gangster in New York who had the 5 life sentences who came home. I mean, I know never in their wildest dreams dudes doing life thought they would get out, but in the event, I think that the war on rap has picked up and they needed a little room, so that's why they doing this max exodus of these old time gangsters and they making room for the new dudes. Listen, quick public service announcement. Certain portions of this channel and segments are just satire. It's strictly for shit and giggles, so don't get all bent out of shape. Support the channel. It's just jokes.